An update on this developing story now. The search continues at the Hazelmere Dam in KwaZulu-Natal this afternoon. Officials are looking for a person who's understood to have fallen off a boat at the dam on Sunday. eNCA senior journalist Dasen Thathiah is on site tracking developments and joins us now live for an update. And Dasen, so this incident, we are told this is someone who is said to have fallen off a boat yesterday. Tell me about the search. Where are they focused, and how intensive is the effort?
Well, Tulas, as with most searches, especially in water-related incidents, it's by no means an easy task for the teams. You'll see that they've really come out in their numbers. There behind me, you've got members of the various search and rescue teams that had come out here yesterday after this incident had taken place. And although they did search yesterday, they were forced to abandon the search when the area became too dark. Now, you'll understand why that is when I give you a sense of what the Hazelmere Dam looks like. I mean, this is quite an expansive area. We're now sitting on a boat, and we are with some members of the rescue team, or rather the search team that's looking for the gentleman that fell off that boat. And you'll see what a large area it is that they have to get through. Now, I've got Paul Herbst with me from IPSS Medical Rescue. He was one of those that was here at the search yesterday. But Paul, before I come to the search, I think more importantly, what do we know about the gentleman that was on that boat, and how did he come to fall off it?
So, as per witnesses that was on the boat with him, is a 28-year-old male, American citizen. The exact cause of what happened on the boat, we were actually not sure. He fell off the front of the boat. They heard a large noise. We suspect that the motor or the impeller hit him. They tried a circle to come back to see him, but unfortunately they said he's gone under by then. We were notified of the call just after 3 o'clock yesterday. We responded out here. We utilized the Durban Search and Rescue K9 unit to look to identify an area for it. Unfortunately, it became dark. We did put some divers in from the Police Search and Rescue Dive Unit from Durban and Maritzburg, and we're back here today to redid what we did yesterday with the dogs, indicated area again. And as you can see behind yourself there, the area that was indicated, the divers are currently in the water and doing a search pattern, and hopefully we could get some closure for the family.
And that's where I was going to with this next. I mentioned that it's not an easy task, particularly trying to search for this person. Also, the family has an expectation of you finding this person quite easily. But you were talking to me about what's happening behind now as part of your search. What does this actually entail, Paul?
So basically, we utilize the canine dogs, the cadaver dogs from police and private services. There's 5 or 6 dogs, all indicated in more or less the same area. The Police Search and Rescue or dive unit from SAPS Durban and Maritzburg have set up a diving system whereby you'll see in each buoy there's a line in between. The diver will swim up and down the line, and then as he gets to the end of the line, he'll move it up 2 or 3 meters and then swim up and down the line again. That just gives them a nice diving reference that we don't miss anything, or we don't overdo the same pattern again.
Thank you very much for that, Paul. How long will the teams be out here for?
Well, until we find the body. So we'll be here for the majority of the day, unless we have a positive result a bit later. But I'm sure we'll get to it by the end of the day. We'll be finished.
Thank you so much for that, Paul Herbst. So, to us, quite a sad ending to that story, particularly for that man that had fallen off that boat yesterday. The Hazelmere Dam is one of those places that is considered quite an attractive recreational facility around this part of town. And as Paul has mentioned now, in what he's telling me, is that after that accident, the man is presumed to have drowned.
Yeah, so it does seem, Dasen, that they've moved from search and rescue to search and recovery, really, at this particular stage. Almost 24 hours since the man fell overboard from that boat. Thank you for that. That's eNCA's Dasen Thathiah. They're tracking that operation by Emergency Services and Rescue Operations on the go following that incident there.